Cool. I think we're on. Good morning, everyone. My name is Erin Kirk, and I'm with Farmers Insurance. And I have the wonderful Leslie with me here today for our Coffee Talk Wednesday. I'm so excited to do this interview so all of us can get to know a little bit more about Leslie, as well as how we can give her business within our group. So, Leslie, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, everyone. I am Leslie Ricks. I am a mother. I am a wife. I'm a veteran of the United States Air Force, and I am the author of The Trap, Volume 1, Overcoming in Grace. I am the CEO and founder of OIG LLC, and we are a movement about overcoming all that has tried to hold us back.
Awesome. Tell us how you started with this.
So it started years ago. I want to say over 15 years ago. And it started with me journaling. And I would just journal different things and where I wanted to be. I was a young airman in the Air Force. And what we have today is a manifestation of over 20 years, I would say, total of me journaling, putting it together, manifesting it, and then just executing the plan.
That's awesome. Tell us a little bit kind of like what's like the perfect client for you or what you really look for in a referral.
So, what would help me in a referral? Number one is someone who has an attitude that just wants to win in life, someone who is a fighter, or someone who is overwhelmed and they're just not sure how to start, how to become an overcomer. The second thing would just be someone who is open to sharing, listening, and learning.
Awesome. And so do you do like classes or what exactly do you do?
So we have the book, but in addition to the book, we do coaching sessions, and then we have book club readings, and all of this information is available on my website at lesliericks.com. But I really do believe you have to touch people, you have to meet people where they are, you have to connect. So it's not just a book sale or a referral; it's a connection,
Mhm.
and it's a connection that I hope develops into something larger, such as a partnership. For me, people who want to overcome, it's about their journey and their process. I'm
Mhm.
only here to encourage and motivate and let them know that it is possible to overcome the different traps of life.
Mhm.
I'm not the
That-
expert, I am a
yeah.
practitioner of overcoming in
Yeah.
grace.
Oh, that's so awesome. Do you have anything coming in the future, like a book number two or anything exciting like that?
I do. So, what's coming October 2nd, we're going to relaunch the first book, and it is a fundraiser for God's Misfits. That's a nonprofit group here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and they meet every other Saturday on Central and Eubank. They feed
Okay.
the homeless. They start at 8 p.m. and they end about 2 o'clock in the morning, and they start from Central and Eubank and they go all the way up to Central and 98. And so, I
Wow.
really want to take the opportunity to relaunch my book, but to sell the tickets, and all the ticket proceeds will go to God's Misfits because they are out there touching future overcomers. And
Yeah.
sometimes when you make connections, sometimes the connection isn't pretty. It's not clean.
Right.
And you have to be willing to, when you're meeting people where they are, sometimes you got to get a little dirty. And
Yeah.
so that's what I value about God's Misfits. Again, they're a local nonprofit and they meet every other Saturday. I'm not a member. I just found them on Facebook and called them and asked them, could I join them?
That's so
See what
cool.
it's about.
That's
But
awesome.
that's what's coming up October 2nd of this year, and that'll be at Albuquerque Gardens. And then we have two other books. The first book is just volume one, but it's volume one of three.
Awesome. Yay. How cool. What made you kind of like get into writing?
So I've always journaled, and I
Mhm.
don't know if you remember the toy, but there was a toy back when I was a child called My Dear Diary.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah,
that's how I started writing.
yeah.
And then it became more of a poetry thing. And
Yeah.
then it was just a way of life. I was just writing everything. I have journals from in composition. They were composition books, not official journals, but they were my journals.
Yeah.
And I have them from My grandmother found some from when I was like 10.
That's awesome.
So that's how
Yeah.
I started. But I do believe writing is very therapeutic. There's a lot of things that I can't say or describe or make tangible with my words. But
Yeah.
when I process it through writing, it's different. And my words can come, my thoughts can come to life. And
Mhm.
a lot of times it leads to healing for myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. If you had kind of like your best advice in career that you've ever received or that you've given to someone, what would it be?
My best advice that I would give to anyone is that everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
Mhm.
Not always about when you're making it happen, but if you work towards it, you will achieve it in the right time.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. It touches my heart. That's so good. Awesome. So, what I will go ahead and do is put all of Leslie's information up on our site, as well as her direct contact information, then all that we talked about today, so that we can help you. And honestly, everyone in life has something to overcome. So, we all should have the opportunity to use her coaching and use her book as an opportunity to grow. Anything else you wanted to say?
Thank you, Erin. Thank you for this opportunity. And I just want to encourage everyone that you are an overcomer. It may not feel like it, but every day that you show up, you overcome. So continue to overcome. And I just pray that you're all blessed.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was great. Have a good day, everyone.